So you fully voided the warranty on your trolling motor by cutting it in half, and you mounted it to the back of your awesome mini boat. You've been dreaming about taking it out, but you're a little worried about how you're going to control it. Well, hello there, Boatheads. It's me, American Boathead. I'm just going to jump right into it. Today we're getting into the trolling motor speed controller. Now you can also call it a throttle. I don't care. Okay, so you got your grandpappy's old trolling motor, and you cut the top off of it, and now you don't know what to do. Well, I'm going to show you. After you take the top off, it doesn't matter if it looks like this, or even like this. They're all pretty much the same. If you're a newbie or scared, or you just want the simplest way to do this that's foolproof, you don't even have to open up this. You can leave your wires, leave them longer than I did here, but leave them about this long. Put some wires with connectors on them, extend them out, match the colors up, easy peasy. Mount this under your dashboard somewhere, hook it up to the battery, and there you go. You got forward, reverse, everything. You can even drill through the top here, bolt it to the bottom of your dashboard, and hook your steering lines up to the back of it, and have a steering system like that. Or hook up a circle down here with ropes, just whatever you can figure out. It's pretty foolproof and easy, so that might be the option for you. Just figure it out. You want a little cleaner look, you just go ahead and take this thing apart. This next option is kind of a level up, but it's really simple. It's complicated but simple. I'm kind of a boomer when it comes to technology, and I don't really trust or understand electronics very well. So it's taken me a while to warm up to this idea, but I'm really starting to like it. The cool part is you can take all these and get rid of them. You can actually cut them off if you want. Cap them off, shove them back in the tube. You don't need them. All you need is big red and big black. This is a pulse width modulator, known in the mini boat circle as a p.w.m. All you do, order one of these on old Amazon. They're about 20 bucks. A lot of people suggest putting a breaker in your line from your battery here. There's a series of relays and capacitors and all sorts of fun stuff inside here. Stuff I don't understand. Basically, a whole bunch of magic in here. And instead of clicking onto different varying amounts of resistance, you hook your battery into the first two here, and then the second two go out to your trolling motor. Way more simple. So what I've done here is created two little leads with different lengths so the wires don't touch each other. Got my battery lines coming in, my power lines going out, and there's 3 wires here. I extended them onto this little setup here. Comes with a little switch and a little knob. The knob makes it go, and depending on how fast you turn it, then it sends more power pretty smoothly. And you can go to different levels of intensity, and you can do it pretty fast. The other cool thing about this is it saves energy. Now if you see, this might not be exactly what's going on, but it kind of explains what I'm trying to say. If you have a little bit of power, do you hear that? Imagine each one of those clicks is a little bit of power, and in between those clicks is 0 power. So you're only using power half of the time when it extrapolates out. Just a little click, 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 click. To go this fast on the other system, you'd be using the same amount of electricity as full speed, but it's throttled down because your wires are too small. So when you go faster, it's going on, off, 1 0, 1 0, 1 0, 1 0, just a little bit faster. And here too, it's going 1 0, 1 0, 1 0, 1 0, but even faster, all the way up to here when it's going Really fast. The cool part about that is it's using less electricity and it's way smoother and it creates less heat probably inside of here than the method of using different amounts of resistance to throttle down full power. It's not as daunting as you might think. You just got to get familiar with it. I've taken a dozen of them apart, so they don't scare me one bit. You cut it off, you take this little screw out, a bolt, pull the pipe out, and you're left with the head. Just take these screws out, keep track of them if you think you want to put it all back together. So now you got it taken apart, you take off the screws out of here and here and here and here and here and here. Now you got something like this, but yours will have more wires sticking out. There's a retainer here. And that holds the whole sun gun in there. Let's say you've taken all the wires off your control head. You didn't take a picture of it and you don't know where they all go. Well, I'll show you how to figure it out. First of all, it's not a bad idea to take a Sharpie and write on there where they all go. They also have little numbers next to the posts, not all of them, but next to the posts that you can write down. Blue is 2, etc., etc. Just remember, you're not playing guitar here. Don't fret it. It's easy, just figure it out. I'm gonna pull this red one off of here and this black one off of here so that I can take it out of here. So, simple electrical connections here. And you might be kind of panicked now. You got no training wheels. You don't know where this goes. But we'll figure it out. These are your main wires from the battery. You have to pull them through one at a time because they're so fat. And then you get rid of that. Sharpie doesn't show up very good. That's okay because guess what? It says negative right inside there, positive right side there. So I'm going to put red on the positive side and black on the negative side. The way these trolling motors work, as far as I understand it, you might not be able to tell on there, but when you get them in your hands, you can tell these are slightly different thicknesses of wire. I'm just going to plug them in, however. Now, this is almost certainly not how they go. I'm going to hook it up to a battery and just try it out. Try it out. Here I got a little tester battery. It's my favorite one to take out in mini boats. It lasts about half hour, 45 minutes, depending on how fast you're going. And yeah, it's nice and full. So it's already on. I'm going to use the shape of this to turn the knob here. I'm going to find where the off position is. Okay, right there. So now I know where the center is. Just try it out until you get what works. Could show you, but it takes forever. So see if this helps you understand what's going on. You're gonna go red to red, black to black, and this is gonna be full speed ahead. Nice, right? When you click the thing into reverse, it basically reverses the polarities here, and it goes full the other way. Now, let's say you're going slower. You get one of these little wires right here. It doesn't let as much juice go through. See how slow that is? This little yellow wire is dinky. Whatever color wires you have, figure out which ones are smallest and which ones are biggest. Plug them into here. Process of elimination, you'll figure out that it goes around at different ones and makes a different speed, or it combines a couple there. You just got to try it out until you get it. If you get one of those trolling motors that has the articulating handle on it, you can bend it at a 90-degree angle, tie some wire around it and tape it up there. And it's pretty close to being just like your grandpappy's boat, where you push it forward to go forward and back to go back. On this boat, I cut a branch off of a tree and cut a section out of it. See my little set screw there, goes right into the flat part. It's all just wired up like that. Now, for a complete level up, you can have a 3D printed, Arduino powered, computerized throttle that you go forward, stop, and reverse. Now this is pretty ninja status, and I haven't even hooked this up, and I'll show you in another video. I had this made for me unprompted by a man named Ned Van Geffen, and he 3D printed them and designed them, and I'll have a link to his video where I'll show same thing, power in, power out. The computer, he said you turn it on like this, full throttle, and then it's ready to go. Super simple, super straightforward. Do you have any questions about speed control now? Yeah, you probably do, but just figure it out. You saw what I did, just test it out. Touch them on there. It's not gonna hurt anything. Might shock you, but probably not. It's just 12 volts, don't worry about it. Well, good luck. Happy mini boating. Gosh darn it, go build a boat.